Charles I was King of England, Scotland, and Ireland. His reign was marked by deep conflict with Parliament over money, religion, and royal authority. This tension escalated into the English Civil War, pitting royalists, supporters of the king, against parliamentarians, supporters of parliamentary rule. After years of war, Charles was defeated, captured, and put on trial for treason against the English people, an unprecedented move. The trial concluded with a death sentence, and he was executed by beheading outside the banqueting house in Whitehall, London. Reports say he remained dignified, delivering a final speech defending his position as a monarch and asserting that his execution was unjust. "I go from a corruptible to an incorruptible crown, where no disturbance can be, no disturbance in the world." The execution drew a mixed crowd, government officials, soldiers, and ordinary Londoners. A tall wooden scaffold had been constructed for clear visibility. On it sat the execution block and a drainage board designed to channel away the blood. Charles appeared remarkably composed. Eyewitnesses described him as calm and dignified, dressed in his finest clothing. Behind him stood the executioner, his face hidden behind a mask to protect his identity, gripping a heavy axe. Charles knelt and laid his neck across the block. He asked the executioner to wait for his signal before striking. A moment of silence passed, then Charles gave the sign. The blade fell swiftly, a single, clean blow that severed his head from his body. Following the grim tradition of the time, the executioner lifted the head briefly for the crowd to see, a symbolic display of the monarchy's defeat. But what did Charles actually feel in those final moments? Some witnesses reported unsettling movements after the beheading, twitching of the eyes and lips. These observations have led to centuries of speculation about consciousness after decapitation. The truth, according to modern understanding, is more straightforward. When the neck is severed, the brain is instantly deprived of blood flow. Oxygen levels plummet within seconds. Scientific studies, including animal experiments and historical observations, suggest that conscious awareness, being able to think, perceive, or understand what's happening, ceases almost instantly. Pain requires functioning neurons and oxygenated brain tissue. With the sudden, catastrophic drop in blood pressure and oxygen following decapitation, the brain's ability to perceive pain vanishes almost immediately. Any sensation Charles might have experienced in those final seconds would have been extremely limited, with no prolonged awareness or suffering. The movements witnesses reported were not signs of consciousness. They were reflexive neuromuscular responses, involuntary spasms caused by the severing of nerve connections. But Charles wasn't the only monarch to meet such a fate. A century and a half later in France, Marie Antoinette would face execution by an entirely different method. Click to learn more.